Okay, I'll share my screen now. I need to be perfect here. So go to intervals. So I'm guessing you've read all of this, right? Interval is simply the distance between two notes or pitches. If you have played any two notes on a musical instrument, then you have played intervals. When you play or sing any two notes on an instrument, you have created and used an interval. So we have types of intervals: harmonic intervals, melodic intervals. There are two characteristics of intervals: quantity and quality. So quantity is when you are counting. When you count the numbers, distance between two. So example, consider the note A to C. So you're going to count from the note itself. It's C. The quantity is C. So when we consider the quantity of an interval, we don't consider the accidental sharp or flat. Therefore, the quantity of an interval between A and C sharp is still 3 because they're counting A, this, B, and C. Right? We start from that note itself. So they are, and then the quality of the interval is determined by the number of half steps between the two notes. Accidentals at that point. So A to C is 3, but A to C sharp, while the quantity of A to C and A to C sharp are both 3, the quality are different. They don't sound the same. While A to C is called the minor interval, the minor third, then the second group, A to C sharp, is called the major interval. In solfa notation, A to C is Do, Mo, right? I'm going to play that. Mo. A to C sharp is Do, Mi. That's if you take A as our tonic, A as the Do. So yeah, so we have when two of the same note are played, then the quantity of the interval is said to be unison. Unison occurs when two different instruments play the same note at the same time. However, on some instruments, the same note can be played at two different locations at the same time. For example, stringed instruments such as violin. I'm going to say violin first because I'm biased. I cannot call guitar first because I didn't play violin. Yeah, so violin. For example, I'm going to play my D on the G string and then D on the D string and my open D. So you have, I'm playing the same note but on two different strings. So it sounds, that's unison.
Sounds like the horn of a trailer.
Right? Yeah, so I'm playing the same note but on two different strings, right? So we have diminished interval and augmented. Any interval quantity, with the exception of the unison, can be diminished. This quality contains half step less than the minor or perfect interval. For example, the interval between C and G flat is called a diminished. On the other hand, any interval quantity, right? So naming of interval, I'm guessing you've read all of this. What I want you to pick out from here essentially is minor third, major third. Minor third, major third. Your minor third has 3 semitones, while your major third has 4 semitones, right? So let's just take that from this point. Now let's go to this, number 5, G to B. It's a major third, right?
Mm-hmm.
G to B flat is, we have noticed you have 4 semitones for a major third and you have 3 semitones for a minor third. Ignore that. Then let's go back here. So I said the formula for a major chord is 1 3 5. For a minor chord is 1 + 3 5. So for the first degree, if you use that formula, you pick 1. Your 1 is Do. Your 3 is B, D. Can you see that? Major chord is G, is 135. What's the formula for a minor chord root?
1 flat 3 5.
Very good. Now the formula for a diminished chord is what? 1 flat 3 flat 5.
Okay, because a diminished chord is
Yeah.
a step lower than a minor chord. Okay.
1 flat 3 flat 5. We'll get to that as we progress. So, so 1 in the degrees of the major scale, 1 is a major chord, 4 is a major chord, 5 is a major chord.
Yes.
Those 3 are major chords. Now for minor chords, 2 is a minor chord, 3 is a minor chord, the 3rd degree is a minor chord, 2nd degree, 3rd degree, and the 6th degree is a minor chord, while the 7th is a diminished chord, right? That's because the interval between the 1st and 3rd is a minor third. The interval between the 3rd and 6th is a minor third as well. The interval between a major chord, between the 1st and 3rd, is a major third. Between the 3rd and 5th is a minor third. So between the 1st and 3rd, you have 4 semitones or 2 tones. Between the 3rd and 5th, 3 semitones. That was why I took note of the amount of semitones in a minor third and a major third, right? So you have 3 semitones in a minor third, and you have 4 semitones in a major third. So the interval between 1 and 3 in a major chord is a major third. Between your 3 and 5 is a minor third. Let's progress. So you have GBD for the key of G for the 1st degree. So you can either write it in Roman numerals or numbers. So in Roman numeral, you use the capital letter, right? For and then you use the uppercase, yes, and use the lowercase for minor chords. So you have to be observant.
Okay. So capital numerals for major, small numerals for minor. Okay.
Lowercase for minor, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So for your software notation, your 1 is do, your 3 is mi, your 5 is so, right? Now, inversion is when you rearrange the positions of the first. Mi so do is also chord 1. It's not chord 3. You can see that chord 3 is mi so ti. Mi so do is still chord 1 because you have the note in the chord tones in chord 1, but it was arranged differently. So for sometimes when you're creating exercises, you notice that some keys allows you to play some notes. For example, lower than, because I use the key of G now, you can play do, mi, so. But if you're playing the key of, say, let me see. Mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Let's say G. Okay, let's use D for example. Your G is going to be what?
G.
So your first finger is going to be so. Your lowest note for chord 1 on the G string is going to be so. But let's go too far. Let's go too far. Let's come back. That might confuse you. Let's just come back.
Oh no. Okay.
So the first inversion is when you have a question, or should I go on?
Oh, go on.
Okay, I'll come back to your question. All right. So you have when you the first inversion is when you have your becomes the first and then 5-1-3. So when you say your arpeggios like this, start playing your arpeggios, your chord one. This is root position. First inversion, second inversion, and I could go 2 octaves. That's 3 root position. First inversion, that's second inversion. All right. So, like I said, the second degree is a minor chord because of the formula. The formula is 1 flat 3 5. So you have A, C, E. That is, if you check here, you have Re, Fa, La, Re, Fa, La. You notice that the interval between Re and Fa, minor chord, between your first and your 1 and 3 is a minor chord. 3 semitones. Way to this is 1 semitone. Then that space to Mi is 2, Mi to 3. So you have semitones. For a major chord, you have 4 semitones between your first and third. You have a major third interval, right? So the second degree is a minor chord. You can either write it as small letters for Roman numeral or 2 minor. Re fa la is in root position. Fa la re is first inversion. La re fa is second inversion. I'll play that for you. That's root position. First inversion. As second. Chord 3 is also, the third degree is also minor chord. Because it has the formula 1 flat 3 5. And that's BDF. BDF. BDF sharp, rather, sorry. BDF sharp. You can write it in Roman numeral or in numbers. So you have 3 minor or 3 small letter 3 in Roman numeral, small letters, I. So you have Mi, So, Ti. The first inversion is So, Ti, Mi. Second inversion is Ti, Mi, Sa. So I'll play that for you. So root position is Mi, So, Ti. That's the root position. But other inversions. So if I play on the keyboard, if I still play So, Ti, Mi because we are not spelling out, we can't play the chords on the violin simultaneously. We can't only play double stops or triple stops, right? But for a piano, it's more visible. You can just press those 3 notes. You can play Mi, So, Ti. You can play So, lower So, then Ti, Mi, and press it down on the keyboard. And Ti, Mi, So, right? Those are other inversions. You need to, if you understand this, that's why you also know how to play chords on your violin, like the way I do when I strum my strings like this. The arrangement of the notes when I'm strumming the strings, I'm playing one position. But because I understand the inversions, I know that my So can still be on one string, my Mi can be on the next string. For example, if I want to play chord 3 minor on the violin now, I could play So in the key of G. I could play So as the D string, Mi on the A string, and Ti on the E string. So that's the chord 3. That's 3 minor on the violin. If I was going to strum it, I was going to play it as a triple stop. I'll play with my bow now. So let's move on. The fourth degree, chord 4 is a major chord. So anytime you see chord 4, it's supposed to be a major chord.
Yes.
All right. So in the key of G major, that's C, G. That's we have Falado in root position, La do Fa in first inversion, Do Fa La in second inversion. Here now, root, that's second inversion. Chord, which is the fifth degree, is a major chord. That's D, F sharp, A. D, F sharp, A. That is so written. So that's C, Re, So, Ti. So that's roots, first inversion and second inversion. Your minor, do mi, la, right? Root position. Now, the 7 degrees is diminished. That's because the interval between the first and third is a minor third. Interval between third and fifth is a minor third. For major, the interval between 1 and 3 is a major third. The interval between 3 and 5 is a minor third. But for minor, the interval between 1 and 3 is a minor third. And then the interval between 3 and 5 is a major third. But for diminished, the interval between 1 and 3 is a minor third. Between 3 and 5 is a minor third. That makes it a diminished. So this is how you write chord. You could either write it as VII in Roman numeral with that small circle above, or write it in number and then you put DIM, diminished, you refer to it. So you have Ti, Re, Fa, Re, Fa, Ti, Fa, Ti, Re. Yeah. That is root position, first inversion, and second inversion. Do you understand it to that point? I believe. If you have a question, now is the time to ask before we go on to so for G major, in the key of G major, you have chord 1 as G major, chord 2 as A minor, chord 3 as D minor, chord 4 as D major, chord 5 as D major, chord 6 as E minor, chord 7 as F sharp diminished. And I just wrote it out here. Do, mi, so, the fa, la, mi, so, ti, fa, la, do, so, ti, re, la, do, mi, si, re, fa, and then the inversion too. So do, mi, so, we have first inversion, you have your mi as the lowest. You have 3, 5, 1. Formula changes 5, 1. So like that, just like I've explained above. Do you have any question?
You said
you have a question. Go on.
Yes. So you said the major chord formula is 135. Yeah.
Yes.
Minor chord formula is 1 flat 3 5. But based on the what I
lost
see,
you.
but based on
you said what?
No, I've not asked the question yet. So I'm saying that based on this table
Okay.
that is showing, it is showing 4 as a major. It's not 1 3 5. 3 in this case here is showing minor. So you said 1 3 5, 1 flat 3 5, and then 1 flat 3 flat 5. But here in this table, it is 4 that is a major chord, not the third degree. Or do you mean it as note?
I didn't really get your question. You were breaking at some point. Could you kindly repeat?
Okay.
Can you repeat your question? You were breaking at some point.
So is the degree, is it the same thing as the note?
The degree is not the same. Look at the degree above here.
Yes, I see that.
It's not the same thing as the note.
Yeah, but you said that the major chord formula is 1 3 5. So 1 3 5.
Yeah.
So why shouldn't it be 1 4 5? Because based on this table here, it is 1, 4, and 5 that is showing as major chords.
The degree is, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
The degree is different from the formula. The degree, so you are saying, for example, 1, first, that's why the degree I'm using first, 1, third. I'm not using 1, 2, 3. I'm using first, second, third, fourth. It's different from the formula, which is 135. 135 is movable. So when it comes to the second degree, your second degree, your A becomes, or your A becomes your 1. But then you then have to count again. If I want to make, for example, if I want to make the second degree a major chord, what I'll do is I'll change my flat to 3. So I'm going to be playing Re, Fi, La, or A, C sharp, E. I could make my 2 a major chord. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. So if I want to make my third degree a major chord,
but
what
depends on the degree of the major scale.
So if I'm going to make my third degree a major chord, what I'll be playing would be mi, fa, mi, so, wait, no, sorry, screw. No, sorry. It will be mi, do, right? I'm confused, I'm lost.
No. If you want to make your third degree a major chord, look at the third.
It will be Z. It will be mi, Z,
mi, Z,
then T.
Yeah, mi, Z, T. So you're going to count the interval. So it's going to be 4 in between your 1 and 3. It's going to be 4 semitones. So you're going to count 1. I wish I could show you as a thing. It's 1. So I'm counting from me now. I'll count mi, fa, fi, so.
Okay, I get it now.